Hello everybody, it's John Alexandrov, and as you probably can tell, I have a lot of fun doing these videos, and I'm going to ask you a favor. I'm going to ask you to go ahead and share these videos with whomever you want, whenever you want. You know, we're getting great feedback from the videos. You can always contact me, by the way, when you hear any of this content, and I'm happy to discuss these with you individually as well. I know Ryan puts a little tag at the end of the video on how you can contact me. Today, this might seem a little bit simple, but it's not simplistic, the advice I'm going to give you. And that is, when it comes to money and anything else in your life, really, focus on what you want, not on what you want to avoid or on what you don't have. Now, it's really interesting how the mind works. You know, our brains really love consistency. Our brains love patterns. And also, our brains will buy into the dreams and goals that we set so long as we believe that we really have the opportunity or the potential or the possibility of achieving them. And one thing I learned from studying Napoleon Hill for many, many years now is that once we believe something's possible, it then becomes probable, right? Once we believe something's possible, it then becomes probable, becomes more likely than not that we're going to accomplish it. The only thing that can get in the way of you not accomplishing something once you've established a belief in your mind is you, right? Is your own doubt, your own fear, or you focusing on what you don't have versus on what you want. So what do I mean by that? Let's say that you look into your checking account and you say, well, I want to go to Disney in May with my children, and it's going to be a $20,000 trip. And you look into your checking account and it's $3,200. If you start focusing on, well, I only have $3,200, I don't know how I'm going to make this trip happen. You know, with $3,200, I might not even be able to buy the airline tickets. And so now you're focusing on what you don't have, and you're focusing on the negative rather than focusing on what you want. Very astute people who are astute financially and in terms of accomplishing goals, would look at their checking account and say, oh, I have $3,200, only $16,800 more to go. Okay, let me focus on how I'm going to generate that $16,800, because that trip to Disney with my kids or my grandkids or whomever it is for you is exciting to me. It's important to me. So let me focus on that. Let me focus on the trip. Let me focus on the fun. Let me picture the emotions. Let me hear the sounds of my children jumping in the pool and, you know, going down the water slide and going on the Tower of Terror and screaming as we drop to the bottom. You know, let me focus on that. Because when you focus on what you want rather than what you don't have, typically you will find a way to get it. Okay? You'll either be inspired to the point, or your belief will be built to the point where you will find a solution, or in some cases you'll just see things a little bit differently and say, oh, I didn't think about that. Bang. It comes a commission check for $10,000, $15,000, $20,000, or an investment opportunity, or you call the local radio station who says, oh, we're giving away free trips to Disney. And you just happen to be the 16th caller because you were aware that that's what you were supposed to do. That all happens because you're focusing on what you want. You're not focusing on avoiding something or fear or the negative side or what you don't have. It's a phenomenal practice to get in. And whenever you feel yourself slipping into that mindset of, oh, I don't have the time, I don't have the resources, I don't have this, blah, 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 blah. You might as well just pack it in, okay? Focus on what you want, and then you'll see the guideposts, you'll get the understanding, sometimes it's even an intuition, and then you'll get yourself into action, moving towards what you want, and almost 100% of the time, you'll achieve it. And the only reason I say almost is the only way that you can cancel that out is because of your own disbelief, your own fear, your own anxiety. That's the only thing that can get in the way. So focus on what you want and stay focused on that.